Good morning, Wojak community. Today is April 23rd, 2026. I'm still waiting to hear back about the appeal that I submitted to X regarding their suspension on our Wojak token account. If everything goes well, we should have the suspension lifted within 2 weeks of time. Before then, even though I have different X accounts, I'm quite hesitant on overly using them to promote our token because in the email sent by X to me, they warned me not to use other X accounts to circumnavigate the suspension issue. So we know that X likes to use automation, and I just don't want to trigger, their algorithm by using our other accounts on X and unnecessarily prolong the suspension period. Meanwhile, I hope the community can become more active on X just to educate the crypto communities on our plight, on how the New Jack team have been bot attacking us, slamming, these warning labels against us on Deck Screener and Blockade, and also even infiltrating us on Telegram. Try to divide us by spreading FUD. I think if we do our job of educating everybody on X and on Telegram, eventually people will see that we are being wronged. We're being harassed really by the New Jack team, and they will support us over the long run. They'll see that um, we are in the right and the New Jack team are on the wrong side. So please get active. Uh, we see that Bitcoin dropped this morning. It reached almost $80,000 yesterday. But last night came the news that Justin Sung sued WLFI, the crypto company owned and operated by Donald Trump Jr. and his friends. I don't know who is right or wrong behind this, but my impression of Justice Song has not been positive for the past 10 years, ever since he came onto the scene in 2016 by launching Tron. Just something about him I don't trust. His eyes, if you just look at his eyes, it does not inspire confidence. It's pretty shifty, um, you know, and that's probably why I never invest in any of the Tron ecosystem. I was not a big fan of Trump and his family either until earlier this year when Trump decided to go after these dictators of the world, like Maduro and Khamenei. Before I was, you know, actually one of the biggest critics of Trump. But now I see, I think he's really more like the Godfather figure from the movie, The Godfather. Um, you know, he is a criminal, but he has his principles and his sense of justice. And if you watch the movie The Godfather, you know that he has a way of seeking justice for the people who trust him, who rely on him and depend on him. And that is a sense of goodness. I'm not trying to justify the mafia or the mafia culture, but you know, I do see the justice, the sense of the compassion in the character of Godfather, and I see some similarity between Vito Corleone and Trump. Um, so in this lawsuit between WFI and Justin Sung, I am totally behind the Trump side. Um, Justin Sung, he is. I think there's a warrant out for him in China, and that's why he's hiding in the U.S. because he knows that if he ever goes back to China, he'll be arrested. You know, so um, and I also believe that together we need to, um, for everyone in the crypto community to, um, especially in the bear market, to hold the fort down instead of selling the tokens that you have to gain, um, a few bucks for yourself and harming everybody else. Let's do that in the bull market, not in bear market like this. We need everyone to be united. Do what Michael Saylor used to do, buying when the market is weak, providing liquidity instead of extracting liquidity. But with that said, in the short run, we're probably going to see some choppy trading in crypto because investors don't like uncertainty. This lawsuit from Justin Sun and together with what's going on in the Middle East, we saw the escalation in and around the Strait of Hormuz yesterday and today. So, over the long run, I'm very optimistic of Bitcoin and crypto and our token. But in the short to medium term, we might see some big drops in the coming days. Who knows? Bitcoin might drop to 60,000. Before it can turn up and make all-time highs. So just be prepared. Personally, I am not deploying any more asset, any more capital into the crypto space until we see some more certainty. Um, but please do your own research. Don't listen to me. Same thing with the new Jack token too. Even though I'm against it, but don't listen to me. Do your own research. Today they dropped 30%. We dropped 8%. But tomorrow, who knows? They might go up another 100%. So you never know. But I believe if we can just educate the crypto market, eventually people will realize we are the OG, we are the authentic token, and the capital will flight from the NewJack token and flow into our community. So meanwhile, let's stay active, encourage one another, and get the words out. Thank you.